no time for the
Wrong.
the what the hell do I call this?
Rickety?
RicketyShaw.
Am I in your way, Mitch?
Nope. Got that one, got that one, got that one, got that one. Okay.
Ooh, that's quiet. Yeah, very quiet too.
So I said these blades are real quiet on this thing.
Yeah.
Come on, son. Go down just a little bit here. A little bit more. Bunk. Recalibrate it. Blinkies. Back up. Much better.
Wow.
Got water on the table.
Oh yeah. I see it. I see it too. There you go, the right place.
Yeah, I got smart. I can turn the video transmitter off with just a switch flick now.
Oh yeah?
Because right now it's off. I'm not transmitting to the goggles, so I don't need it on.
Oh yeah. Are you planning to make another one too? From
You
what?
try selling them.
No.
From what, Mitch?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks. Oh.
Now that because I learned a lot in making this one.
Yeah.
So now that I have all that I learned, I'm going to build a good one. This one here is just a proof of concept. Similar to the cannons that I made the small one in a month just to see if I could do it. Then when I fired it, that was proof of concept. I knew I could do it. Then I built the big one. I was never intending on building the big one when I started out, but that's the way it happened. Yeah, it's a little windy up there.
Yeah.
The thing, the bigger the propellers, the more prop wash and the more wind disturbance it gets. But if it's going to have any harmonic issues and stuff, it'd be with these propellers because they're big and they're heavy.
Yesterday was the last day, Anthony?
I hope so. When I sent Greg the short sheet this morning, I said that most of what Anthony cooked yesterday evening went in the trash. I said that my pork chop was so...
Did you eat it?
No.
I
told
you
him
eat it?
Yeah, it's hard as a rock.
It was so hard I could have pound nails in with it, I told Greg.
I was hungry, so I ate it.
I don't know if you guys were cooked any different than mine, just if you were being spiteful or what, but mine was so overcooked you couldn't eat it.
Mine was the same way. I ate it anyway because I was hungry. There's nothing else. Another one that wasn't junk food.
Lamar ate it 1/4, that's it.
Yeah, a couple bites and he said, I've had it. I'm throwing the rest out. Poor Lamar.
know what this thing is singing right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's singing "Staying Alive, Staying Alive."
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing the water right off the table.
This thing's doing a slow left-hand turn here just a second. There we go. That's why it was doing that. Whee! And back down the chute. The wind got under it and lifted it for a second there.
Oh,
Yeah. I chopped the throttle and it wasn't chopping. Now, wait a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it got right there. The wind gets under the props a little bit.
Oh yeah.
'Cause these are great big paddle boards on this.
I like this one.
Mm-hmm. There was not another one like this over at the park.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't any over at the park, but
Mm-hmm.
I told Bashir, this is definitely the strangest thing that ever flew in that park.
There you go.
So I'm going to kind of relegate this one to doing this kind of flying until I get another frame built.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I built this thing for, was just to be a floater like this and just play around with it.
Get used to it. Alright.
Well, there's nothing to get used to that much,
Uh-huh.
because this is all the same stuff that was on the buds,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to break it
Mm-hmm.
until I have a chance to play around with it for a while.
Yeah.
Because today was proof of concept to fly it hard and crash it and see how well it held up.
Mm-hmm.
And it held up well. The lower arms are a wink link, which I kind of expected.
Yeah.
And the repair for them is real simple. I just squeezed some cyanoacrylate in there and closed it with a clamp and left it sit for a second, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
The neat thing about bamboo fibers, when they split, they don't break.
Yeah.
They split radially along the length of the fibers, longitudinally along the length of the fibers, not radially.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it hit really hard, it survived. Mr. Scott cracked me up by sending me pictures of this thing, and he's like, "You kidding? You got it flying?" I said, "Shoot, yeah." If I get him interested, I may be getting him interested in flying drones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be neat.
Be drone flying here, drone flying there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get Rachel into flying drones too.
Well, her boyfriend wants to learn how.
Oh yeah?
At least that's what he said. It's coming down through the wind there.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of windy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah.
This is why I keep telling Scott, you got to learn how to just sit down and practice doing this until you have it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't sit there and hold it right in front of you like this, you're not going to be able to do it 50 feet out.
Yeah.
His Holy Stone handles about this well. It'll hover just like this if you get it set right, but it's so finicky to get it set right.
That's over in Rachel's yard.
Oh, there goes my lights.
Oh, that's Rachel, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that big one. Pointed roof.
Yeah. The what?
Pointed roof.
Going blink, blink, blink.
Battery's dying.
It's back.